Amazing.
I can't believe it.
Amazing.
They said it couldn't be done.
We said it couldn't be done just like 30 minutes ago.
He killed me on the first turn 30 minutes ago.
But you only fought him like, what, 5-6 times?
If that. Or, about that.
That's impressive.
To be fair, every previous super boss had nothing to do with luck. Like, it was like, you either have this or you don't, you know?
We were way closer to beating him than I ever could have thought on some of those other ones.
I really thought we were going to spend a couple hours just like doing this and then stop. Welcome to No One Could Know About This, a podcast where we play every Final Fantasy. I'm Jeff Ekman.
And I'm Ryan Kazmiski.
And here we go, Season 7, Episode 65.
This is the end of it.
This is it.
We're at the end of the game.
This is the finale.
We're in the final dungeon.
We've beaten Ozma.
Ozma's done.
It's time to go beat the game.
Yep.
I can't believe we're here.
Yeah, no, this is really insane. Man, I'm stoked to go over this because this is going to get so crazy. Like, so much crazier than everything else. Like, if you thought they didn't set up Garland, just wait for the final boss of this game. That's all I have to say about that until later.
Before we get going, I want to do a final check-in with our Gros Michel banana plants, which are fucking enormous.
Yeah, they're huge.
They are so much bigger than us, and they haven't started making bananas yet. These things have got to be pushing 15 feet.
Yeah, they're at least twice as tall as we are. I'm pissed we don't have more time in the season because I feel like we're so close to banana time.
We'll have to have a report at the beginning of the next season where we explain
or we'll have to come in
the harvest
just with a special episode about the bananas.
Special banana update.
Yeah, we'll do a banana-sode.
Stay tuned for that.
Why not?
But yeah, check out these pictures of us next to the plants and Haley next to the plants. They're huge. They were growing so fast that like the following leaf was ripping itself out of the previous leaf, and so some of the leaves are like ripped because it was growing so fast.
Well, when you stand next to them, it's like
being in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah, like at the MGM theme park or whatever.
Yeah.
Where they have that playground with the big ant.
Where everything's big.
Yeah, it's really jumbo grass, you realize.
It's great. I can't believe how big these plants have actually gotten. But do we have any final business to discuss? I guess we should do that at the end.
I think we gotta do an outdated video game news.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let me just scan the channels. I get all of my video game news over shortwave now. Well, I mean, I haven't been following it that closely because I've been playing Deep Rock Galactic.
Oh, yeah?
Which currently, right now, there's a new season called Drilling Deeper, where there's a brand new mission type you can do where you drill even deeper than they did before.
Wow.
You go down further.
That's amazing.
In the mission. And, there's a new event where there's a monolith, and when you destroy it and you do the boss fight, you get script every time you do that.
Awesome. That's nice and outdated.
Annapurna Interactive, everyone quit all at the same time. And no one's sure exactly why yet or what's going to happen, but
PlayStation's State of Play was yesterday, and they released some trailers.
I've seen a lot of videos titled The State of Play was meh, things like that. There's a new Ghosts of Tsushima game that's called something else. I can't remember.
Ghosts of Otani or something.
Yeah, some other place. Another place.
Different mountain.
Different mountain. New ghosts.
New ghosts.
Same old vengeance.
Tsushima.
Revenge, probably. Anyway.
Yeah, let's get into this episode. It's a big one.
Yeah, let's go to the final dungeon.
We had just beaten Ozma. Spencer Crittenden was here with us for this finale. So he'll be joining us on the couch. You had made pizza rolls and mini corn dogs in the air fryer.
Yes.
So
we're about to have a terrible lunch.
Let's go to this final dungeon.
The smoky one is so good with the pizza roll.
Okay, let me try that.
Spencer, we have this palette of hot sauces.
Yeah, it's a really good hot sauce.
Are you the hot ones now?
We're
These
the
aren't
hot
that
ones
hot.
now. No, we're the hot ones now.
Bagel bites were groundbreaking in the sense that before then, no one had even
Nope.
considered pizza at any time.
It was
yeah.
always strictly.
A dinner thing.
Yeah, okay.
Not even.
I just
We got
sat and I was
the
like, pizza was already pretty.
You just couldn't have it for breakfast.
This has got to be like one of the most classic conversations of our generation, right? Like this happens every time it's mentioned. Really, it's probably some like part of our consciousness we don't even understand. It's like got
And
some
did you know that
functionality.
this wasn't delivery?
No, I think that you guys are forgetting how.
Now I'm
strict the
remembering we
landscape
totally
is.
had breakfast bagel bites. We had, they were like eggs and maybe
Like
I'm
a
making
little
that
egg
up. Maybe I'm
blobs.
thinking of Hot Pockets, breakfast Hot Pockets probably.
Guys,
Have you
Go beat
saved?
the game.
yeah, I got an hour.
Yeah.
We can do it in an hour.
Yeah, if you just go there and run back up, I think
Yeah, we're
there's just like
only
some
safe.
boss fights.
This is such a bad decision.
Why
just
wouldn't
made.
we do this?
Why? Like, yeah, we can rush through the end of the game.
I have
certainly.
1 hour
Experience
exactly.
tells us that usually the end of the game is very compliant with our expectations.
Jesus Christ. We should know
what
better
a
than this.
I just
Couple of boneheads.
But am I strong enough for those boss fights?
Oh yeah. And I brought you guys Christmas presents.
Oh my god.
In return for the present I received,
Well,
as well as the greatest present of all, which is friendship.
we certainly weren't expecting anything.
Yeah, I know.
Very nice of you.
I mean, it's not anything. It's all gone. You'll see.
Continuing this season's glut of holiday episodes, it's now Christmas.
well, I think this was after Christmas.
No, this was before Christmas.
Okay,
It's gotta be.
but we had given him presents.
yeah, what the hell?
I think because that's what he said. Is that
Well, maybe we had given. I don't know what because this is December 7th.
Oh, okay.
So
It's early Christmas.
it's early Christmas, and even earlier Christmas for people listening to this episode.
Yeah,
Unless you
we're-
wait for Christmas.
We're really creating a triangle of time here.
Spencer brought us gifts. You know, I used to go to a whole store to get Spencer's gifts.
Oh,
It deserved that. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, man.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. What did we have?
What could it be? You know.
What could it be? Should we open them at once?
Whatever.
You go first.
Oh shit! Sweet peas! I gotta make a casserole or something with this.
Oh shit, what do we have next?
My gift, a can of peas, is actually a two-parter.
Yeah.
He hands me something else.
mine is a one-parter. He gave me a hair trimmer. I think I had
practical
been
gift.
talking about.
Yeah. No, he like listened to
Yeah,
us
I
talking
needed
about
one.
things and complaining about stuff or talking about stuff we wanted. And
I've
then
been meaning to use it again.
Oh, dude,
Oh, is this gonna
for
add
real?
in?
I can fucking shave my face again.
Yeah, Ryan was saying he needed one.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh my god.
A can opener!
It's the smooth edge one.
It's the good can opener!
Yeah.
It's the good can opener!
we had seen a can opener on YouTube that was like
Yeah.
a better form of can opener.
Yeah, and that we had never seen before. That apparently predates the can opener we all know. I don't know. I gotta find what was this video.
I was super curious because I guess it doesn't make a sharp edge on the can, you know?
Yeah.
It like opens the can instead of cutting
cuts off
through
the
it.
whole top.
Yeah. And
Instead
then you
of
can
like
you can like use the
Instead
top
of
like
just
a
like
top.
a disc of the top.
It's way better than
I don't even know how to explain this. It's like it attaches and it cuts along the side instead of downwards through the lid.
Right.
You know, and it like takes off the entire
it removes the lid.
that whole little lip on the top, that all goes.
Yeah.
That whole thing gets taken
It's
off.
way
it,
like safer and less
it doesn't leave any
cut-prone.
sharp edges. You know, we had seen a whole video by a
And
guy
I was like,
who
I gotta
was-
get one of these things.
He does like
Man,
long,
Spencer came through.
well-researched tech videos. Anyway, whatever. This one was about a can opener. It made us talk about the can opener. Spencer got the can opener.
Because Brent moved out and he had the hair trimmer. So I just was fucked. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You didn't even think about buying one for yourself.
Well, I did, but I
It's all the
didn't
thing.
want to.
I love the 1-2 punch of the can and can opener.
I thought it would be funnier.
It is. Alright, I gotta see how this thing works.
So yeah, obviously it's not like crazy, but I figured they were pretty functional and they seemed like they'd be little gifts.
No, this is great.
So
Should we
you-
go in
you-
the kitchen over the
Yeah.
sink?
How do we
I'll
do
show
it?
you how to do it.
The one thing about this can opener is that I think it's way less fundamentally intuitive. Like you don't just grab it
Well,
and open a can with it. You kind of have to figure out
To
how
be
it
fair,
works.
it took me a while to learn how to use. I think we've just have years
Maybe that's
of
the problem. Is like
can
I don't
opener,
remember not
you know,
knowing, but I'm
exactly.
like you can see where it's cut. I don't know. Yeah,
You know?
it's hard to put myself in the mindset of not knowing
Because
how
I
to use a
definitely
can
remember not knowing how to use a can opener as a kid, and it taking some time to get the like the ka-chunk down into it.
And then
correct.
Yeah. How do I apply the opener to the can? That was what got Bean Dad.
But it might be that plastic.
Do you think they had one of these can
let's
openers?
try it.
Because this doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, that's the thing is like, see, I would start by wanting to like clamp this down or something.
So
Yeah, and instead of having like two parts that you really like clamp, it's just a corner, and you have to sort of like
you kind of like,
wedge the
you
the
put it
can
in.
into it.
this is the cutting thing, and you want to have it face down on it, like over it. Yeah, like that.
Like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it cuts
so
the whole
it's
top of
hugging
the can
inside
off.
and outside.
What
of
the
the
No,
fuck?
no, like
On this?
there, yeah.
Like there. Okay.
But mine has.
I see,
the
I
one
see.
used had two handles that squeeze like a normal can opener. So I'm
And
not
what's this
exactly
about?
sure. That's to actually pry it off when you're done. We'll get to that.
Cute.
Yeah.
So wait, am I applying it
Well,
to
that's
the
I
can?
think you want to put. I think you. Yeah. If it's
Oh, it's
twisting-
working.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So obviously
opening
it's
a
very,
can.
it's very much like a normal can opener.
It's so weird because it's not like it snaps in or chunks or gives you any feet. Like
just starts
the
opening
can opener
it.
you used to. You got to give it a push and then it like cuts through. You
And
know?
this takes like 5 times as many turns on the can
yeah, but
opener
it looks
than
like
the other
you're
one.
doing like no work at all. Like
That's
it just
true.
is like slicing through it magically.
But it's more turns than I expected.
So it's
I
applying
think it's
force.
done it.
So now undo it.
How?
Remove it. I don't know. I don't know how you got it on.
I don't know how I got it on either. It just started happening.
Well, you kind of did this thing. Is there like a way to undo that? I don't know. We don't want to break it.
That worked out. It pulled it off.
So now you grab the edge and try and squeeze it.
Whoa.
There it goes.
And now I have a top.
Yep.
I'm still mystified by this. Can we get a can? I want to try it myself.
You want to?
right
Okay,
now.
yeah. Let's go get a can.
Okay.
Here's a can of Bush's brown sugar hickory baked beans. He's applying the can
So, yeah,
opener
you
to the
just-
can.
You.
Is it just? Does it just? Is it
I
happening?
don't know.
I don't think that's happening.
I think it's happening.
It must be like a you hook it in situation.
what is
No,
this?
that does
Oh, you
the
grab
yeah,
it.
that's
Oh,
the
wow.
grabber.
Yeah, there's like a
That's
little
why I was-
tooth here.
That I was
Okay,
I was like
interesting.
maybe that's the thing, but that's just a grabber. Is it? I think
Yeah,
it's
it's
happening.
happening.
Okay, it's
It just like
you
gets-
don't like
It's like it just
chunk
gets
in
on a
and
track
start and then
it
yeah.
begins.
Because I have not been
And yeah,
using
no,
it as
there
much
is-
because I
there
couldn't
is
figure out how to apply it to a
resistance.
can at one point, and then I went and grabbed my old one and chunked in. And
I don't
did my
really
shit.
understand how it's cutting. I think I've made it around. It feels like it
Okay,
changed.
try pulling it. So yeah, you first like.
So yeah,
unhook
now
it.
it's like hooked on here. in
That
a
was
way
what was
that
weird,
It was not before.
and I was afraid to break it when I was
Yeah.
pulling it off.
I don't.
Here, let me try. Oh, you just. Wow. Okay, there's like a button here where
You pull up.
The button releases something, and it also like releases something else.
Fascinating.
And
And then
you look at that.
like magic, you pop
Look at
off
that.
the whole lid just like that. And you can even, when it's done this way, you can reseal the can. Like
Well,
it's a
that's-
paint
you're never
can.
gonna-
Well, yeah, there you go. I mean, yeah, I don't know if I like it better than... There's certainly some advantages, which is a surprising thing to say about a can opener.
That's kind of amazing.
Isn't it weird?
It doesn't cut through it at all and make sharp edge. I can run my finger along it and everything.
That's wild. I can't believe
Spencer, I
there's
can't
another
thank you
can.
enough. So we re-enter the dungeon via the Aoife tree and start redoing the parts we saw 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we're going through Memoria, and we're just got to run through and fight the fights.
We're back at Memoria, stronger, more capable.
Just to reset the scene, it's a grand castle made of memories and stuff.
Yeah, it's
very
non-linear
surreal
and Escher-like sometimes.
2x this. Let's run through here.
Yeah, it's totally 4X, man.
Okay.
Have you gotten through this
Whichever.
before?
Yeah, we've gone most of the way through.
What happened is, in order to get the ultimate weapons and such, you gotta go in.
So what happened? Like, what was the plot that happened?
This is all a memory palace, and much like memory palaces that you create in the real world, they're made up of your memories.
Garland is like revealing the secret origin story of the whole world to us.
Yeah, Garland is walking around. We've been fighting the 4 Chaos from the original game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're in here as random encounters. It's super cool.
You know what's crazy is that it's the same Garland from
That is what's crazy.
I don't know
'Cause
if that's true.
I think it
seems
is.
Like it's
He's
meant
got
to
the
at
four.
least be like a nod to it.
It's
yeah,
he's
like
got the four chaos things, and I'm guessing that there's a time loop. There's parallel universes. You could hand wave your way to saying that this is the same Garland.
I think it's more like the way Ganondorf works in Zelda, where it's like, it's the same guy, but it's not the same guy, but don't think too hard about it, because it's not, like,
But wouldn't
what-
it be more interesting if he could remember both versions? And that
You know what? It would be more interesting
every
if
choice he
actually
made-
they tried to somehow explain how it was all of the same guy and exactly how all of that worked,
Yeah,
even though there's no way a human could understand something like that. That would be the
We're
best,
still mad at the finale of
most
Rebirth.
compelling decision you could make.
That would be cool if there was Easter eggs in this game about like the Heroes of Light.
I think
They're just doing their own thing. in
I
this.
was expecting to hit 5 bats. I mean, this is meant to be like Sakaguchi's goodbye and kind of like a throwback to like all of the previous era.
That's why it's so good, probably.
I think that is why it's so good. And then 10 is like, you know, the new era after, which is cool too.
Yeah, I never played 10. Everyone likes it though.
Pumice. Pum ice. Oh yeah, we got the big pumice piece, which I give to Dagger so that we can cast the final Eidolon. And that final Eidolon is called Ark.
It's like a giant airship. I guess this Eidolon is one of those lost airships from Terra,
Yes.
like Invincible prototype.
And it has one of the crazier animations.
Oh, is this the ultimate summon? Is this
Yes.
like a Megazord?
It's like an airship that becomes a Gundam.
Yeah, this is the ultimate one. It's called Ark.
Okay, this is pretty sweet.
Yeah, it flies in over a blood moon
Yeah.
out of outer space.
And like transformers itself. The sword guy doesn't have a chance. Oh yeah, we're using this on that Iron Giant, the guy with the big sword.
That likes to punch.
Wow, this is an animation.
It goes through like a full Gundam animation with the blades unfolding and the wings coming up until it's like a full robot man.
He's like Optimus Prime.
Look at him Gundam.
Yeah.
Yeah, it like paints a pentagram onto the ground with lasers.
And then it shoots a bunch of missiles into the guy. Wow!
So
You're in
ridiculous.
trouble.
The missiles like fly down and hit the whole pentagram area, exploding and then creating this just like residual nuclear fire everywhere that the giant is sort of swimming in.
Holy shit.
It better be.
Watch, it's like 700 damage.
I know, I was
Well,
thinking.
there's more?
I was thinking those attacks, so it's like he's just shooting a bunch of little lines.
The tip of the arc starts sparking red sparks, and it like summons a giant laser beam, which then explodes the planet below the enemy. And then you see another angle on it blowing up.
Yeah, this is like an explosion so large that like a beam of energy shoots into space.
See, now this is the shit.
God. None of the summons even approach this. This, what the fuck? It's not over.
It's not over.
Wow. I mean,
That was like the Earth reacting.
That did max damage, but he is alive.
I guess he had more than 10,000 health.
I suppose so.
Is this a boss? I mean, not a boss, but is this one of the Chaos guys?
no.
this
You only
is-
fight them each once. Like, they just kind of pop up at a certain point.
This is a dude who you see in every final dungeon.
Just the big mech knight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, it's specifically a dude who's got like a big
One
sword,
big,
and he
like,
has
meat
a
cleaver. Yeah.
he has an attack where he'll like walk up to you and
He'll
punch you
cleave
with
you all, too.
Well, he'll cleave you, but he'll also walk up to you and punch you with his open fist, which I find funny.
Yeah, that's dumb as shit.
Yeah, he does that in every game. It's great.
That would be like if Michael Myers sometimes slapped people.
He should.
Yeah, I mean, why not? You know? You got
It
time.
adds tension. That way the audience is wondering, like, is he gonna slap them or stab them?
Yeah.
And once in a while,
He just slaps them.
then they
Once
get
a movie, somebody
survivor's
gets away
guilt.
with a slap.
Yeah, look at this place.
We've reached that room where the bridge turns sideways, and in the sky you see Terra and Gaia colliding.
Yeah, and we're walking into like a big Borg castle. It's
Yeah.
like a castle in all directions, in all dimensions.
You seen this, Spencer?
I don't
So
think
that's
so.
Gaia and Terra.
This is what your memories.
That I remember. There's the 2 planets.
Terra wants to absorb Gaia.
Yeah, because it
It's
needs
like
more something.
it's weirdly like unimportant to the main characters. Like they don't really
No, because they just
care
show up
about
and they're
this.
like, wait, this is the thing?
Yeah, exactly.
This is part of our cosmology?
Yeah.
I mean, okay. I don't want that to happen.
Ryan, do you think if we ever wound up in a real life situation like this, it would be made up of different Final Fantasy games in memory form that we have to like walk through?
I often think about how, yeah, memories will be really weird for us if we ever have to, you know, review them or something and be like, I don't even know what's real.
Yeah, we die, life is flashing before our eyes, and most of it is us watching our lives through this editing bay.
Well, also, it's like so many of the memories are like videos and video games, and then
watching
videos
the videos of that
of
video of the
games.
video game.
Yeah.
The last
Oh fuck,
Starfighter
wait,
was-
oh god. Oh shit.
I've got the game going at super speed, and I'm fighting a behemoth, and he's kind of almost killed me.
Oh god, wait,
Wait.
hang on.
No.
Oh, fuck.
I just saved.
What is the game over screen? What's it depicting?
Oh, that's a good question.
I've been wondering that.
Because it looks kind of like a spear and kind of like a statue, but I don't think it's a statue.
So I looked up what this is, and apparently this is the Orichalcum dagger that Zidane has, with Garnet's pendant, her special pendant, hanging from it like dog tags.
Wow, it's really hard to tell that just from looking at it. It's
Well, the
really,
sword's got like reflections in it.
I mean, it's really Rorschach-y. Like, we thought it was a building at one point. You know?
It maybe is like Zidane's double weapon or something.
I don't know.
I think it's some kind of building.
Yeah, it could be a building.
Could be like part of Alexandria.
I'd buy that.
We got ethers galore. We got enough ether to start like a
Anesthetic
old-timey
clinic.
hospital. Yeah, an anesthetic clinic.
Anesthesiologist's office. You ever have to go to an anesthesiologist's office? I was like,
And, you know,
knocked
just
out
for a
2
checkup.
hours.
It just knocked me
He's
out.
gonna knock me out and make sure it still works, you know?
It's weird that you remember this. Remember when I climbed in the ladder and the fucking dead world was?
Yeah, we're passing the room where you can see Gaia in its molten form. And Spencer's like, does he remember this? It's
Yeah.
like, that is part of what Zidane is asking.
And we're about to go through the door that we didn't go through before. We're finally back to where we left off in this dungeon.
We're at the platform where Vivi's special weapon was.
Well, that's part of the mystery is that Dane's like, I don't know why I remember all this stuff. Like, this never happened to me. And Garland's like, keep going, I'll tell you. This is the first new place we've been.
We walk into this Art Deco marble parlor kind of room with a bunch of doors, and then in a flash, it's like it ages 1,000 years and gets
Yeah.
sent into space, and like the walls are all broken down and only the columns remain, and like the colors all change to kind of like greenish silver, and we're like in a cosmic realm, and then
Yeah.
a boss fight starts.
Oh, look at this. This is what the room actually looks like, apparently.
Okay, boss time.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it's Lich.
It is Lich. I, the Earth Chaos Lich.
Yep, this is the last one.
Your life ends now.
Picking up from 2 weeks ago, the next thing to do is the next of the 4 fiends.
Yeah, this is the one we've already fought, though, right? This is Lich. Thought we ate this guy.
That was at the Fire Shrine, right?
Yeah.
It's awesome that we know what this thing is.
Yeah.
It rewards you for having played the others. How do you think Lich is gonna like the Ark?
But he's also
I didn't
Earth.
like it when that other guy did Meteor on me.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna do that. And let's steal from him. What's Lich got in his pockets? How much damage did that do?
Less than 3,000.
Not good. Oh no.
Y'all got doomed.
God damn it.
Y'all are doomed.
Y'all are doomed.
Y'all are doomed.
It missed? That stinks. I stole a black robe.
Oh, that's probably good.
We already have him.
Oh.
Ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding. Oh god. This is kind of hard.
Yeah, no, even with all that leveling, this place is still actually tough.
Fuck. Shit. Fuck. She didn't get her Kiraga off.
Did you ever get Amaranth back?
Yeah.
We did. Shit. This shouldn't work on us, but like, this is not good.
This guy's giving me a pretty hard time.
Yeah, unlike the other fiends, this guy is kind of tough.
I should like use a Phoenix down on him or something, right?
That
Isn't this
might
thing
work,
undead?
actually. Yeah, he is undead, and that in this game they hold that pretty strongly. I mean, I wonder if you can eat him a second time. We don't have Kino
That's a
with
good
us.
question.
Don't. Dude. Fucking chill out, man.
Good. You're back.
If I can get the fucking Kiraga off. Okay. Woo! Can't stop me. I've reflected back on you and it fails. You guard it.
I mean, having reflect on everyone is kicking so much ass right now. I can't believe it. It's the first time in any of these games when it's good, even a little bit.
Ark did something, right?
Ark did less than
Ark
3,000.
did like just a few thousand. The day is dead.
That's not good. I should do something about that. Oh no. Yeah.
Wow, that was intense.
That was.
Lich is dead.
He is. And it's just occurring to me that he's not even really here. This is our memory of him.
Our
It's
memory of
weird that
Lich.
he's stronger this time.
Yeah, I would have remembered him weaker.
More intense
Shockingly
than I
intense.
would have expected after defeating Ozma.
Yeah. Well, I guess since we're wearing the shadow absorbing stuff, we're not wearing the best stuff. Is a factor.
Yeah, you're not necessarily set up, but also you didn't know what to expect from him either. So you probably would have done it better the second time.
Yeah, and we didn't have ultimate weapon on.
Oh yeah, I was wanting to mini things.
I don't think you guys were full
Whoa.
health either.
Zidane walks to like the edge of the room they're in that's just floating in space, and he's like, I guess there's nowhere to go.
But he's kind of standing in a doorway overlooking nothingness.
There's nothing. Is this it? Is there nothing else?
This is space.
Space.
We're going to space.
Huh? What is space?
God,
The
yes.
journey is not over. Do not fear. Step forward and you'll be closer to the truth. Go, Zidane.
Step forward. One small
That's
step
easy for you to say.
for Zidane.
Whatever. Wank.
Oh, whoa.
Zidane walks through the archway, and there's an invisible bridge.
Yeah, oddly enough, he just puts his faith in what Garland said and just walks out into the air.
And then we see Zidane walking around a black nothingness, kind of like upside down
Yeah,
and moving
he's
around.
kind of like, you know, on like a Mobius strip of a invisible path.
You know how space is.
Cool. Can I control this in some way?
Yeah, it seems like it.
What?
So he's walking when he's not walking, but also you have to walk.
Huh.
Another behemoth.
Oh, great.
This is space.
Fighting a behemoth on a black background.
Yeah, that's like a pretty epic place for a Final Fantasy game to get to.
We're in space, dude.
In space, no one can hear a behemoth roar.
Nice.
Meteor counter. Uh-oh. Is this about to kill me?
Dude.
Holy shit.
That is so insane.
Yeah.
Vivi and Dagger go down.
Man, I'm shocked at how hard all this stuff is.
Yeah.
Compared, I mean, with it's like
We beat Ozma.
we beat Ozma.
This
There
should
shouldn't-
be easy.
My trance. Die. Don't. What the fuck? Oh my god. Thank you. Dude, that was not cool.
Luckily, before it kills me, Zidane manages to kill it.
Space is dangerous.
I can't believe we beat the super boss and this dungeon is still really hard.
Yeah, what the fuck? Okay.
That looks like something.
Yeah, should I try to, like, what am I.
I think you just gotta walk forward.
Okay.
There's like a foggy light that I'm kind of making my way towards.
Fucking shit, man.
Fuck, dude.
Another behemoth.
Yes.
Like, what's this guy weak to?
Try shock, his sword art. It's really, really good.
Thank you. I need ideas like that.
Just the kind of ideas we need.
Calling in the psycho. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that.
Guess you can't physically attack him. I don't understand.
This meteor attack can fuck off.
Yeah, it's extremely dangerous.
Don't do that. Yeah, man, that's awesome. Man. These pieces of shit are eating me for breakfast.
You eat pieces of shit, bro.
Pieces of shit eat you for breakfast.
Yeah.
Going forward.
You have entered a new realm. There are no more worlds. There is no more space.
You sure?
I just learned what space is.
Follow your memory, your original memory, and march forth. Garland, what exactly is our memory?
5 bats.
Why can't I remember other people's experiences and events that happened before my time?
Why indeed?
Garland, please tell me. Do not limit memory to just one individual's experiences from birth. That is only the surface. Every life born into this world, whether natural or artificial, requires a parent. And that parent also requires a parent. Life is connected one to another.
Chicken and the egg.
So we've walked past our individual memories into the collective unconscious.
Yeah.
And we're about to learn some deeper things about the true nature of reality and go
stuff.
way beyond where we thought we were gonna go.
Okay, whatever. We
you know
gotta
what I
fight
mean?
Kuja, man. If you trace the root of all life, there exists one source. The same can be said for memory. All life constitutes an intelligence that holds memory beyond experience.
No.
Memory is not isolated within individuals. It is an accumulation of generations of memories that continues to evolve.
I guess. Doesn't seem like that's true.
You can say that memory and evolution go hand in hand.
Well, the other thing you said is wrong.
But most life forms do not understand the true nature of memories, which explains why most memories never cross paths.
Okay.
Put down the joint, am I right?
So what am I what am I gonna find by tracing back our roots?
A presence that presides over all life and memories. The crystal.
The orb.
The crystal. You are on your own now. Zidane, take care of Kuja and protect the crystal. Farewell.
Garland, wait! No, Garland!
The little bit of foggy light fades down.
Okay, so I guess Kuja is going into Memoria to destroy the origin of all memories, which is like a crystal that has projected all of existence. At
It's
the
all
beginning
coming down
of
to a
time.
crystal.
Yeah, there's a crystal at the center of this cosmology, and we got to protect it. We got to at all
Well, it's
costs.
the origin of all
being
memory.
and existence
And existence.
awareness.
You're the father of the
Even
universe.
if I were created to serve one purpose alone, I do not regret being born to this world. Oh, good for him.
Who would have fucking thought?
Man, look at this place.
Is this the crystal that Garland was talking about?
We find ourselves on a fractally crystal of light.
Yeah, it's like a big long bridge that's circling what looks like a larger planet-sized piece of this structure that is made out of swirling ropes of crystal, I guess. It's like a sphere made out of this.
So this is like the beginning of all life, like the original memory. It's time for us to find out the truth.
Kind of looks like how I imagine that bottom of the dungeon in FF4's finale.
Yeah, this is
Kinda
reminding
looks
me a
like-
lot of 4. The way we're like now in some abstract zone and we're gonna fight some abstract thing.
There's kind of like glassy crystally
Yeah, you're right.
ground.
Oh, cool.
Wow!
As we traverse the crystal bridge, there's these large spires of crystals behind us.
Yeah, just kind of like floating in the air, huge, gigantic shards. They're like red.
The primordial crystals.
Not another goddamn behemoth. Okay, it's not. It's one of these things, but it's like a reskinned one.
Yeah, this boss has the same design as the fire fiend, but it's all crystally.
Yeah, it's a crystal reskin of that big snake person with 6 arms.
All holding scimitars.
This was the first Chaos Guardian.
It's hard to believe that the answer to the mystery of this game was a crystal.
I never
Who
saw
would've
it
thought?
coming. What's a good
Lizaga.
Lizaga on this guy?
It's a fire guy.
Okay. I like that sound. I gotcha. Bang, you're dead.
They have some dramatic kind of death animations, huh?
Yeah, they do. Some of them are really
They really
cool.
upped the ante.
The ante was already very high,
Yeah.
and they upped it. Whoa.
After the boss fight, we move forward and find kind of a crystal outcropping that has a save point on it.
Yeah, and it's leading up to this like white crystalline vagina, basically. It looks like the birthplace of all life, I guess.
Yeah.
I didn't know it would be so sharp and pointy. and full of, shards.
Save point.
Ooh. I'm out of tents though, right?
Oh, damn it. We might have, won one.
Oh, yeah, in a fight. Whatever.
Ooh, it's the Final Fantasy music.
Oh, you're right, like the menu
The
music.
actual Final, yeah.
Wow. Good ear. Save. Yeah, and you can teleport from here.
Okay. So
Yeah, we could have gone and then gone to Osmo.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the save point that lets you go back to the real world.
I'm glad we left earlier than that so that we at least got some reminder of what was going on in here before we go into the very end.
That's a good point. But we press forward.
Yep, into the white light.
You fucking did it.
We fucking did it.
We fucking did it.
Cool. Whoa.
Hey, Kuja.
Kuja is hanging out in here sort of in like a room reminiscent of Professor X's Cerebro. But
Yeah,
it's like
kind
made out
of.
of crystal. There's like a walkway leading to a circular platform, and he's floating up above it, looking at like the main crystal, and it's like floating up in the air surrounded by a ring of crystals, like it's an atom. Like this whole big thing is like
Yeah.
we're inside of an atom, kind of.
Yeah, the electron lines are orbiting us.
Now I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, it's meant to look like an atom. Like we're inside of the most
The
tiny
nucleus.
piece of creation.
Yeah.
Very classic Sakaguchi ending. This
Look
is like
at this
Kafka at the
image.
top of the tower.
This is so cool.
And it's like the two worlds have their own rings.
Nice of you to come.
That's a good point. Some of the rings that surround us are red and some are blue.
Yeah, maybe this is like the fifth dimensional look at Terra
And Gaia.
circling each other or something.
Nice of you to come. I'm surprised you beat the four chaoses that I created from the crystal's memory.
Crystal remembers Final Fantasy 1.
But you're too late. Take a good look. Isn't it beautiful? It's the original crystal. It's where it all began. The birthplace of all things. Once I destroy it, everything will be gone. Gaia, Terra, the universe, everything. Your lives and memories too, of course. Ha 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 ha!
Shut up.
It's a great retort.
The only thing that's gonna be gone is you.
He's not very clever.
I love Zidane. He's
Yeah.
one of my favorite protagonists. He really doesn't give a shit about anything that's going on. I'll take you out right now.
Huh, you honestly think you can beat me? Even if you do, Gaia's already doomed. Its assimilation by Terra has begun, and the Aphid 3 will incite a cataclysmic destruction of Gaia. It's all over for you and your friends. See, I win. Either way.
Doesn't matter, even if guys assimilated, the planet will remain and we'll start over to make a new home. Kuja, you're nothing but a coward. If you're gonna die, leave us out of it.
Why should the world exist without me? That wouldn't be fair.
Explain what you mean by that.
If I die, we all die. Zidane, you will be my first sacrifice.
Here we go.
Here we blow.
Here we gizzo.
Get Rizzetti to Gizzo.
So the boss fight begins, and this first form that we see is like a big scorpion gargoyle.
I would call it a devil bat.
A devil bat.
It's got it's a demon
The
that
size
has
of a
big
dragon.
bat wings,
Yeah.
and like a long dragon tail, way too many legs, and a real gross black horned devil head.
This is Death Guys.
Yeah, no, this is Death Guy.
He sends Death Guys at us.
I guess this is his new dragon.
Why is he doing this? What's his motive?
He found out he was gonna die because he thought he was invincible, but he's not, and so now
Because he's
just
like a
going full
genome,
nihilist.
like the black mages. Where the art? Fucking shit with this. I'm tired of this.
He cast Meteor on me.
Every fucking enemy has meteor. Like, they couldn't come up with new awful moves to do to you. They just repeat the same indignity.
I'm tired of it.
What a terrible fucking attack.
Like,
This is like some rub shit.
suck my dick. Do-do-a-dee. Do-do. Don't.
Steiner would be sparking.
Oh yeah, I should be sparking. I should be sparking joy. Okay, this better fucking work. Heal Vivi. Okay, thank you. Whew.
Or sharp shock, yeah.
Wow. God, that really does a lot of fucking damage.
Yeah.
Double black, double Thundaga. I'm feeling good about this right now. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I'm pulling off your guise of death. How do they defeat Death Guy? Do you really think you could beat me? Guys.
Death guys.
Death guys. Death guys being dudes. Here I come. I can't believe you beat Death guys.
We come back to the scene, and Kuja's very surprised.
I can't believe we beat Death Guys. It's like he should have been talked up or something. It's like, what is Death Guys? What do you mean we can't believe it? Like, what was that?
I think that was the updated version of Death Gaze, the optional
Doom
boss.
Gaze.
Doom Gaze. Mm-hmm. A Doom Gaze, yeah. In FF6.
I agree with that assessment.
We get to see this scene from Kuja's perspective, like over his shoulder, and below Zidane and everything are these rolling clouds that are moving. It's really cool looking.
Well, my time is almost up. Time to die, everyone. Brah. Brah. Here we go.
Let's hear that boss music.
Oh yeah. We will rock you.
And so our fight with Kuja begins.
Yep, he's floating in front of the crystal. He's in his
Transform.
like-
You cast reflect on yourself? Mm-hmm. Will shock work?
Yeah, but don't cast magic on it.
Yeah, gotcha. Dude, listen to this.
Really rocking.
Whoa! That did a fuckload of damage and killed my important person
The VIP.
who was about to get elixired, by the way. Flare
He's
star.
doing it again.
Don't do that.
That's right. Most of you guys did it again.
Oh shit. Ah, fuck.
Just Zidane and Vivi are alive, and
Yep, Steiner and Dagger are down.
they don't have much health.
Nothing but devastating moves.
Shit. Fuck.
Shit.
What happened? Did Dagger not get Phoenix down there?
No, I don't think he had a thing.
Yeah, I think you selected something else.
Oh boy. Well, I thought that I was gonna elixir her after being Phoenix down, but I guess that's not happening.
I think someone attacked or some shit.
Great.
Only Zidane is alive, but he's at full health.
It'd be a miracle if I can recover.
Oh, she's still in trance?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Should I use it?
No. You should bring someone up.
She's about to die.
Maybe.
I can't believe how difficult this is.
Every turn he does Flare Star, it's like you have no chance to get anybody alive again or heal them.
When we fought Sephiroth at the end of 7, he didn't even get his like super attack off.
I'm
'cause
wondering
we,
if
like,
this
one-phased
final
him.
stuff scales.
It seems like it.
Dude.
What are we supposed to do?
Maybe I should heal myself and fight him on my own. Ow!
I mean, maybe. You might be able to pull it off.
Right now, the only one alive is Zidane, and he's got 348 health.
Yeah, but it's like if you elixir him, he's gonna hit trance soon, and
Yeah.
you can get some big attacks off maybe.
I wonder how much damage Thievery does.
And he'll be in trance soon.
Yeah, put me in the fucking trance. Put me into my zone. Let me get into my zone.
Jesus.
Oh boy. Come on, Zidane. Survive this.
I think he's going to.
Holy shit. Toss it. I'm tranced. Throw that goddamn elixir already, okay?
Yeah, dude. There's
Christ.
like, sometimes your turn gets skipped in this game, and it's crazy. Dine.
What do I use? The bottom one?
Yep.
Zidane has so many more Dyne abilities in trance than we've had trance opportunities to play
Yeah,
with them.
it's crazy how many he has, and it's like you trance so rarely. We just go straight to the bottom one,
Yeah.
assuming it's the best.
And we pick Grand Lethal.
Grand lethal better be lethal.
Oh, it is.
It's just kind of like a big fire explosion, but it does max damage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Why is it called Dime?
I don't know.
Dynamo.
Like a
Dynamics.
reference to another Final Fantasy, maybe?
It's a reference to Dyne from Final Fantasy VII.
Well, That's all I can think.
Dine. It's a reference to what I'm gonna do with his heart after we're done here.
I hit him again with the grand lethal.
Yeah, and it's like, this seems like it'll work, because as long as he just keeps only using Flare Star, you can get 2 attacks before you need to Elixir.
I really use my rest of my team. Oh wait, dude, I'm gonna die anyway. I won't have to be afraid anymore. But I'm not gonna die alone.
I guess I beat him.
Yeah, actually, you just did it. Right as I was saying that, you actually beat him.
You're all coming with me.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're dead.
Ultima.
Oh. Fucking shit, you fucking dick.
Fuck.
Oh no, this'll kill him if he uses this.
Well, he casts Ultima, and I'm thinking that we gotta survive a last attack thing, and like, you know, energy flies up in the air and like comes down and slams on us, but luckily we don't have to take any damage at all. Everyone's supposed to get taken out by this.
It's a crazy attack. It's Ultima.
Did I do it?
Oh,
though?
that was supposed to happen, though.
I think so. Did I do it?
What?
He doesn't have another phase?
Did I get the good ending?
Maybe there's something after this.
Could be. Now we gotta
Do we
escape.
have to fight God now?
Everybody's passed out on the ground, and Zidane kind of struggles to consciousness.
Yeah, we're in just like a heavenly area. Like there's a bunch of clouds swirling around us.
What happened to the crystal?
we don't fight the
he
disembodied
broke the
hate.
crystal, which he wasn't supposed to do.
Oh no, we were supposed to protect
Where
it.
is this? You stand before the final dimension, and I am the darkness of eternity.
Yeah, we have to fight the darkness of eternity.
Who are you?
Much like the ending of Final Fantasy IV, we gotta fight the disembodied hatred of man.
This is very much, we're back to Zeromus. We have like entered the metaphysical plane, and all would-be enemies of life are appearing before us.
I was inside of Kuja the whole time.
All life bears death from birth. Life fears death, but lives only to die.
The crystal seems to be gone, and in the sky there's like an upside down, what do you call this? Like those Roman towers that are like spiraling.
Like the Tower of Babel design?
Yeah, it's kind of Tower of Babel and how that's depicted, but it's upside down. It's like coming out of the sky. Like a cylinder made of columns.
It's the white light at the end of the tunnel. It starts with anxiety. Anxiety becomes fear. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
And
The only cure for this fear is total destruction.
I guess.
Kuja was a victim of his own fear. He concluded he could only save himself by destroying the origin of all things, the crystal. What the heck are you talking about? Why are you telling me all this? Now the theory is undeniable. Kuja's action proves it. All things live to perish. At last, life has uncovered this truth.
Is this Garland talking?
No, I think this is like the simulation itself of the reality.
Yeah, that's what I
going
thought.
like, the experiment has run its course. Life is bad. End experiment. Like, that's how I read it.
Now it is time to end this world. What do you mean by that? I exist for one purpose, to return everything back to Zero World, where there is no life and no crystal to give life. In a world of nothing, fear does not exist. This is the world that all life desires.
Okay.
So I guess underneath all this, there was like Zero Man, and One Man was like, things should exist, and Zero Man was like, I'm telling you things shouldn't exist.
Wait, there was Zero Man and One Man,
I'm
like a
assuming
binary?
One Man, but he wants to bring it all to
Zeros and
zero,
ones?
and he's like,
Okay.
you've proved my point, and now we're gonna bring it all to zero.
I just realized that it relates to Zeromus for real.
Yeah,
and
no, I
that
think he's saying the same thing. You know,
Yeah.
I think he's getting it exactly the same thing, that this is like some entity beyond comprehension that
is the underneath it all.
makes bad, and we gotta make good.
Who the hell do you think you are? You're not ending anything. Not as long as we have the will to live.
Foolish creature, your fears have already deluded you. One day you will choose destruction over existence as Kuja did. When he sought to destroy the crystal, the purpose of life ended. Now come, enter the Zero World that you desire.
No!
We'll destroy you and prove you right.
And through our memories, future generations will see that we can overcome any fear. We can't give up now. We have to fight together. Even if we lose, it doesn't matter. Our memories will live on inside of others. So even if we are born to die, I'm not afraid.
Amaranth's just chilling.
Yeah, well, he looks very relaxed.
Himmerant is sitting there cross-legged with one of his legs kind of hanging in the breeze.
Yeah.
I think this is the same exact animation as when he was in
It's when he was-
Ibsen's castle, hanging his leg off the edge.
I'm gonna live. We're all at 1 health point. Everybody's at 1 health point.
Okay. Well.
So then, in classic JRPG fashion, everyone we didn't choose for our final party gives like a final farewell and lends us their life force, I think. Like
Gives us their 1 HP.
their soul flies up out of their body in the form of a blue ball, and
and gives us
they
something.
gives to
energy.
the other guys, yeah.
Come back after you kill bad guy. I prepare a big meal for everyone.
Is that Kina's soul leaving?
I think they're gonna
Body.
like go back and be like, and the 4 of us will take care of it.
Isn't that Kia's save point?
Yeah. The save point inside her soul.
Yeah, Kina's soul flies into Vivi, and he like stands up.
Don't screw up. They're giving us their life force. I bet we'll be at full health.
Yeah.
Amarant's soul goes into Dagger, and she wakes up, shaking her head.
The ones who aren't coming with us are sacrificing themselves to give us 2 HP.
I leave everything in your hands.
Thank you.
Steiner gets Freya's energy.
Adalbert Steiner, ready for service.
And Aiko gives her life force to Zidane.
Promise me you'll win.
Everybody's at full. I'm gonna go with what we got.
Okay.
I'm going with God.
No auto life. We've come too far to lose now.
I'm a dum-dum.
Let's just wrap this up and go home, all of us.
We look up at the tower in the clouds and enter a boss battle.
Yeah, we're gonna fight the white light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, let's just wrap this up. Hi. Your hatred?
A giant blue person with their arms folded with a ring around them. It's like a proto-man
Yeah.
made out of muscles.
It's a real classic Final Fantasy angel, you know?
Yeah.
It's a multi-dimensional god being that's multiple genders simultaneously and has, like,
Its face is
many
made out
halos.
of... Yeah,
And-
many halos. Its face is made out of holes.
rock-solid abs
Yeah.
that go all the way down past where its legs should be, and it doesn't have legs. It has some kind of floating energy.
Its abs go all the way down to the floor.
Abs that go all the way down.
I don't know if he's hatred exactly. He's just zero
The
man.
father of all things, the parent of all things,
The father of nothing. I don't know.
who must
The
end it.
anti-thing.
He brought us into this world.
He's
he
the
can take us out.
anti-thing.
You know?
I don't think he said anything like that.
Lazaga. Ooh, shockwave.
First attack targets Steiner and takes him immediately down to 1 HP.
Oh, I don't like that.
Necron.
Ooh. Get ready to get shocked. This is some music.
This is pretty cool. Dang.
How good was Lazaga?
Dude flare. It only did like 2,000.
I'm nervous. Yeah, whatever's about to happen, I don't like it.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
He does a move called Holy Cross, which like cuts to a solar system
Yeah.
shot of like outside of the planet as 6 meteors surround the planet on like all axes, and then they create like an energy line between them that makes a vortex in the middle of the planet. And
so
like
epic.
it destroys it. I guess it gets sucked into a singularity.
It's always something like this.
This doesn't look good.
If you could do this, you wouldn't need to fight someone.
I think this game has the most different like apocalypse summons in it. There's like 4 moves that destroy the planet.
Like, I mean, that's pretty impressive, but what do you think of my sword?
Sorry, my
Okay, now Vivi is, oh my god, petrified, minied. You got status effects to deal with.
Vivi has a counter above his head. It's going down.
Yeah, there's all kinds of bad shit that's happened to people.
Vivi's about to die.
Doom.
Yeah. That was okay.
Soft on Zidane.
Yeah.
As soon as possible.
Okay, yeah. Lots happening. This was finally going off. So hooray for that. Neutron ring.
You didn't select Phoenix down.
I know. I wanted to remedy Steiner.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Jesus. My God, this guy gets to go a lot.
Yeah, the problem with the turns, like skipping, becomes really apparent in this fight. Like, he gets to go so many times, and you'll set off a soft, and like, it'll go 3 moves before you throw it.
But I managed to remedy everybody and cast life on Vivi.
Fuck this guy. Wait, what happened to the Vivi life?
I don't know. What the fuck happened? You definitely inputted.
Right?
Yeah, like, for sure.
You cast life on Vivi and missed.
Because Vivi kept the zombie status even when dead.
Yeah, we don't realize Vivi is zombied, which means that life and Phoenix down and shit like that doesn't work. You gotta de-zombify before you can cure.
I thought it was going up. Yeah. Don't. Zidane, throw the goddamn potion. Yeah. This is good.
Oh, he's a zombie. He's a zombie.
Who's a zombie?
Vivi, you can't bring him back to life like that. You have to use a magic tag first. You did cast life. It didn't work.
You gotta be kidding me.
Nope.
You can cast a magic tag on a dead person?
Well, when they're a zombie.
Well, I didn't know that. Nobody told me.
That's why I'm here.
This sucks. And Necron sucks. I'm gonna have to run out of here when we're done with this.
Yeah.
I'll probably be a little late, but it'll be fine.
Yeah, we must be coming up on that hour that I said that I have to
Yeah.
finish this game.
And yeah, he does his big move again, and now everyone is asleep and probably berserked and all kinds of shit.
Oh my god, here comes statuses. There's the magic tag. You know what? I'm gonna go for broke. No, that's dumb. What am I doing?
Now it's life. No, life.
Yeah. Oh god. Ow. Holy fucking shit.
Kiraga, probably.
Yeah. Okay, folks, come on. Let's get this going. He's berserked right now, I think. Why defy your fate? Cause.
You got a better idea? I don't know.
Well, I at least did this part, I guess.
He says, "Why do you defy your fate?" And then we all start teleporting up.
Is the will to live that powerful?
You beat him. You did it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was a weird one. That was going like really terribly, and then you just won suddenly.
I'm
I mean,
surprised.
Steiner does so much damage at this point
That's true.
that even a few attacks with him, I think, like does the trick.
The tower that's surrounding us starts crumbling into dust.
We've destroyed the concept of nothing, and so it's becoming nothing now.
Yeah. By destroying nothing, we've created nothing.
Yeah, and now something can exist and nothing can be as it was, I guess.
One man will reign, 0 man is over.
Yeah, one man can return to his rightful place on the throne.
Now the entire computer will be made of ones, no zeros,
And
as
both,
it should be.
both something and nothing can exist simultaneously.
Holy shit, that was hard.
That was the first hard final boss of the whole series. Well, other than the first game. That game was hard. But for a long time, you get to the end and you're just like, beat, like dead.
Lights all shooting into a singularity where the boss was, and then it's going to explode. This guy is really ripping itself apart.
But
Yeah.
this is not the end. Shit.
Well, that's too bad.
This better not have another phase. I am eternal.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh.
that's fine. You can be eternal.
As long as there's life and death.
Yeah, that's fine. We're cool with that.
Yeah, we were
The state
already
of things is
down.
right.
Kaplow.
We cut back to Gaia and see the Aoife tree.
There's like a huge shockwave that shoots out through the Aoife tree's roots, and then they start coming out of the ground like tentacles. Like
Yeah.
it becomes like a big alien monster and is like freaking out.
If I were him, I wouldn't have teleported you guys away like that. That seems like a courtesy.
Yeah. Whoa, the roots are like tentacles.
Zidane and the team teleport in.
Yeah, we materialize like on the canyon edge outside of the Aoife tree.
Haley, are you excited?
Are you alright? Yeah, but look what's happening.
So what Kuja said was true. The Aoife tree is beginning its violent reaction.
What's going to happen?
I don't know, but it doesn't look good.
We cut over to the bridge of the Red Rose.
Yeah, Beatrix is up there with her crew looking down.
I doubt everyone could have survived that explosion.
Oh, Captain, they are still alive.
Makoto the genome. What? Where are they?
Over there.
The Hilda guy is probably closer. You, the tall one.
Sir, Hagen Plutonite is 8, ma'am.
I didn't ask for your name. Contact the Hildegard right away.
Yes, sir, ma'am, sir.
We cut over to Sid on the Hildegard, who's like, hoping everyone's alive.
Please be alive.
Sire, we're receiving a transmission from the Red Rose.
Punch it up on the main line.
This is the Red Rose.
You're not General Beatrix. Who are you?
My name is Makoto. Everyone is alive. You are very close to them.
What? How do you know?
I can hear him.
Who? Prepare to land immediately. I liked this, Sid.
He was pretty great,
Good
actually.
Sid.
Really, really strong Sid. Really nice after the shit-ass Sid of 8.
Yep.
The Hildegard flies down to the canyon's edge, and it's eye level with us.
Yeah.
The whole crew is looking at it. Everyone's fine after giving up their life energy, by the way.
Yeah, the extra people are here. They're fine.
That's the Hildegard 3. Looks like Sid came to rescue us. Sid!
Thank heavens, you're all safe. Come quickly. We don't have much time.
Okay, well then let's go quicker. Let's go quickly.
It's okay. This is more important.
Farewell, Zidane.
Damn it.
That farewell Zidane was the screen went a little dark and it was over the top. It was like a psychic voice.
Yeah.
Kuja is contacting Zidane.
Saying goodbye. And everybody runs off, leaving Dagger and Zidane to talk.
What's wrong?
Why don't you go on ahead? I'll catch up with you all later. I have to take care of something.
What?
He's still alive.
Can't be.
Zidane, what are you doing?
Steiner, take care of Dagger.
What? What do you mean by that?
Kuja's still alive. I can't just leave him.
We're gonna go save him. This is ludicrous. Just because you two are from the same planet doesn't mean...
No, that's not the reason.
Come on, Zidane. Why are you doing this?
Because I might have done the same thing if I were in his shoes. I probably would have fought against you guys and wreaked havoc on Gaia like he did. I know it sounds crazy, but I know down inside I have to do this.
It's sort of crazy to me that the final thesis here is that we all are puppets. There is no free will. Zidane would have done the same thing.
He might have.
He said he's
says
sure he would have
pretty
if he
sure
were
would
in
have. Yeah.
Kuja's shoes.
I don't know, though.
Yeah.
I don't know that I agree with that.
We're all puppets, and you got to be a good puppet and not a bad puppet. You don't have to agree with it. That's what I mean. I don't know. That's what Zidane just said.
You not crazy, Zidane, but you go help Kuja, not a good idea. It's too dangerous.
And yeah, Zidane is planning to go help Kuja, which it's incredibly insane to me that the rest of them, when they hear he's alive, aren't we have to go kill him right now. That
We
was
have to finish him off.
The whole plan was to kill Kuja.
Can't just leave him. There's no way I could live with myself. I'm going.
You're making a big mistake.
Maybe, but we all have to make big decisions in life sometimes. For me, now's that time. I have to face up to it, just like Vivi did when he confronted his fears to find out about himself. That was a big decision for Vivi. I don't know about that. I don't think it was really a big deal. That's what you think, but I might not be doing this if it weren't for you. This is all for you, Vivi.
Well, you
You definitely taught me to take life more seriously.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty fucked up of him to put this all on Vivi. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go die with Kuja for reasons that I can't really explain to you right now.
It's confusing.
It's all thanks to you, though, Vivi. Thank you so much. I wouldn't have made this decision if it weren't for you.
Well, I think now
Goodbye.
he's going to go around and remember everything that he's learned from each of the friends or something.
Well, that's nice.
Well, you're obviously not going to change your mind, so I'm coming with you.
Yeah, everybody's gonna come with. The principle of knighthood requires that one assist his comrade in times of need. I shall accompany you as well.
Whoa, wait a minute. Like I said, it's my moment, so don't butt in. You guys will have your own someday. Besides, you guys have more important things to worry about, like Bermesia and Alexandria. For once in your life, why can't you be honest?
I can't just walk away. It goes against my nature. Oh, shit. Amaranth's throwing it back in his face.
You're a real simpleton. Forget it, guys. There's no stopping this fool.
What are you still doing out here? Get on board right now.
Come on, let's just leave him and get out of here.
That guy will never change. Alright, you heard the man. Get out of here before it's too late. Zidane, I love you. You'd better come back.
Zidane, I need to eat more different food. I'm still hungry. You need to come back. Take me more places, show me more food. Everyone has to say something. I still can't believe you're doing this. You've changed, Zidane. Till we meet again. Zidane, you taught me another big life lesson. Thanks. Zidane.
Princess, we must go.
Dagger, I mean, Your Highness. The abduction is over. I can't take you any further.
You're guarded
I'm
again.
sorry for being so selfish.
We don't have to go under a fake name anymore.
This all started when he abducted her, and now that abduction is over.
In spite of how plainly insane this whole sequence where they leave him here is, this moment works amazingly well
Yeah.
from a narrative. This is so good when he's like, the abduction is over. I gotta
love
go my
that.
own way.
No, you're not being selfish. You've done so much for us. If it weren't for you, I probably would have led a meaningless life. With you, I was able to see so much of the world and meet so many people. We faced many hardships too, but I think finally I know what's important. I'm so fortunate to have met you. I'll never forget our trip together. Thank you, Zidane. Promise me on one thing. Please come back.
And with that, she gets on the Hildegard 3, and Zidane watches as the airship takes off.
It flies away.
There's a beautiful moment as Zidane and Dagger lock eyes as the airship like flies away, and we see Zidane get smaller and smaller. And I just gotta ask, why don't they just like hang out here for a while and
Yeah.
wait and see what happens?
They should hover like 100 feet up.
Yeah,
And just
and-
chill.
yeah.
And then come down and help Zidane. But they fly off.
Good boy, Zidane.
Goodbye.
It's a pretty shot. I hear at the base of the Aoife tree.
It's crazy.
Then Zidane turns back to look at the Aoife tree.
Yeah, he's like looking over the edge of the canyon.
Kuja, can you hear me? I'm coming to get you. You still have time. Forget about me and go.
Just shut up and stay where you are. I don't understand you. Okay, here goes nothing.
Whoa.
This like half cinematic.
Tree roots start bursting out of the ground.
Yeah, and this is like a cutscene they did not finish. Like, it's all pre-rendered except Zidane is not. He's like his normal little model.
It's like it's done in engine, but it looks like it should be a fully rendered CG cutscene.
It's like a combination of. It feels like the placeholder Zidane is there. Like
Yeah.
they didn't finish the whole thing. That's how it feels to me. Anyway, it's crazy. The tree roots start like chasing Zidane, basically.
Whoa!
Dude, yeah.
Oh, he's finally a monkey boy.
This is why he was a monkey boy.
Yeah, the
because
whole
he's
time
gonna be going
he's
tree
gonna-
running.
And then he hops onto one that's green and growing, and he rides it.
The fact that he's part monkey really pays off in this sequence.
This looks so crazy.
Wow,
They must
yeah.
have been breaking the PlayStation in half to make this happen.
Holy shit, he's riding the vines. The new growth. Oh, look at that smile. Yeah, wow.
What a crazy looking cutscene.
He's like, oh my god, it almost slammed me in the wall.
Zidane is wall running and jumping from root to root and branch to branch, presumably making his way towards Kuja.
It's like when someone makes a green screen action sequence at home.
Yeah,
You know, like you're running and a car is chasing
he does
you.
look like he's running. Yeah. It's like he's driving Conan O'Brien's desk. Hi, Kuja.
Zidane like flies into a hole in the Aoife tree itself and starts like falling through like a central chamber of it, and he like falls by a platform with Kuja on it, and it like freeze frames and does the like Matrix 360 camera like changing angles around Zidane, like pivoting to reveal he and Kuja are like locking eyes.
Yeah.
And it freezes there for a second, and then he falls.
Yep, that's me.
He just
Zidane wakes up on the ground.
Well, yeah, I mean, he just like smashes into the ground. He's fine though. He just
Yeah.
gets up. He's like, oh.
And he looks up.
Huh? Phew, still alive. I guess that was pretty crazy.
Zidane like scrambles back up the tree to get to the platform that Kuja was on.
Yeah, he just kind of walks up to Kuja and he's like, hey, man.
I don't think we've ever talked to the final boss after we beat them before. Hey, are you alright?
We fought Sephiroth in our minds, like shirtless.
Right, but then that was like, yeah, I guess so. It's kind of like that.
Zidane, what are you doing here? I thought I told you to go.
Wouldn't you do the same for me if you knew I was dying?
I really wouldn't have.
Never mind.
Your comrades were able to escape.
Yeah, I knew you had something to do with it.
I'm glad they made it.
He's like, I really regret this now. Yeah, well, in retrospect, it wasn't that cool.
I mean, I don't deserve to live after all I've done.
Nope.
I'm useless to this world.
No one's useless. You helped us escape, remember?
After you guys beat me, I had nothing left, nothing more to lose. Then I finally realized what it means to live.
Haley, shush, please.
I guess I was too late.
We know he's full of shit. He doesn't deserve our sympathy. Hey, don't you go dying on me, alright?
Zidane and Kuja are just sitting there on this platform.
All this new growth that the Aoife tree is shooting out kind of converges and all starts heading towards them.
Yeah, and it like bundles them. It's like it just kind of smashes into them from all sides.
Tree's mad at us.
True villain is trees.
Well, it does sort of seem like a problem that these alien life-sucking trees are still here, but, you know, whatever.
Then we see Makoto walking around a pathway.
I think on the Eva tree, it's all very dimly presented. Like they dropped the gamma and put text on top of it.
Kuja, what you did was wrong, but you gave us all one thing, hope. What? We were all created for the wrong reason, but you alone defied our fate. That's true, okay. Hey, we do not want to forget this. We want your memory to live on forever, to remind us that we were not created for the wrong reason, that our life has meaning.
So Kuja, who wanted everyone to think their lives were meaningless, in the end became a symbol of meaning for the genomes and everyone who beat him.
And with that, we get a sometime later.
Yeah, sometime. They didn't want to commit to an amount of time, but it's been some time.
Sometime later. Oh, like this is where it started, right?
Mm-hmm.
We fade up on the first scene. We're in Alexandria.
Yeah, we're back in Alexandria again.
We see
it's
a
not
little-
literally the first scene. It's just we're in the same place.
Right. And we see a little Vivi run into frame.
Yeah, it's the same blocking. Vivi runs into Alexandria town square. The text is back on the bottom again, like it was at the very beginning.
Vivi had no idea what anything or anyone or what the world was, and he wandered into town,
So this is
and he
Alexandria.
became a slave to a rat boy.
Yep.
And just like the opening, Puck runs in and slams into Vivi, knocking a piece of paper out of his hand.
A bunch of tickets this time instead of just one. They all fly in the air.
I don't believe it, baby. Baby. How do you know that name? What are you talking about? It's me, Puck. How could you forget me? Puck?
You know, Puck.
The Prince of Bermesia?
Oh, come on, what's wrong with you?
It starts to seem that this is either not Vivi or Vivi has forgotten who he is.
This is so funny because Puck was the one who was hanging out with Fratley, who lost his memory, so he must be looking at Vivi like, oh my god, it's happening again!
If you're not Vivi, then who are you? Vivi's son. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Would he manufacture a bunch of other ones?
So yeah, it's not Vivi, it's his son.
The camera pans over and there's a whole crew
Literally
of Vivis.
identical in every way. A whole crew of them just march in a straight line.
Holy shit.
How did he
Look
do
at all
this?
the BBs.
Oh no, he's gonna take over the world.
How do we think Vivi made these kids?
The Black Mage Village is full of Vivis. Are they not over there fucking?
Well, I don't know if they do that. Like, did he make more black mages? Like, did he...
Out
did
of
he,
the dregs of souls?
Yeah, like, did he do that?
It's hard to see.
Because they don't look like... You know, they look identical
And
to
there's
him.
no obvious love interest for Vivi.
No. They're not a mix of Vivi and someone else. Like, they're just copies.
I think he found some dregs of souls
Yeah, I
and
think
got the
he
machine
turned the
under
machine
Dali
on,
back
yeah.
gone.
I always talked about you, Zidane, how you were a very special person to us because you taught us all how important life is.
Oh god.
We then cut over to Bermesia, where Freya and Fratley both jump in to frame. They were dragooning it up, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
They leap in from the sky.
They were gooning.
Freya, you're leaving soon, are you not? Yes, I can hardly wait to see everyone. Alexandria, I went there many years ago. Sir Fratley. I was like, what the fuck happened to Sir Fratley?
Fratley. Had amnesia.
How long will it take to rebuild Bermesia? I don't care as long as I'm with you.
The theme's love.
I love you, Freya.
He still doesn't remember her past.
Okay.
He's still got
Fine.
amnesia.
You could have put in a line about how he remembered
I just
somehow.
want to cherish our time right now.
Okay, alright, yeah, this game is so fucking depressing.
Yeah, they throw in a parenthetical into the dialogue where Freya's like, and yet he never regained his memory.
Yeah.
It's so... This storyline...
Doesn't know.
They didn't finish it. They, you know, whatever. It just, yeah, boo.
You taught me that life doesn't last forever. That's why we have to help each other and live life to the fullest.
Is Zidane going to be dead at the end of this? And that really was
I don't remember. It's time to say goodbye to this room.
We cut over to Beatrix, who walks into the princess's room. I think
It's
this
a
is
queen's
Dagger's
room. It's a room that's in the castle, and she's talking to her sword.
Say the queen, you have served me well.
Yeah, the sword.
I'll just leave it on this table.
My duty. My duty's finished here. Farewell, Alexandria.
Even if you say goodbye, you'll always be in our hearts, so I know you're not alone anymore.
Who are we going to see now? Amaranth.
We cut over to Amaranth, who's out in some lonely part of the world.
A broken bridge?
Yeah, he's on some shitty bridge.
He runs into Lonnie. That's the other bounty hunter.
Yeah,
If you've
from his
forgotten.
old life.
Yay. Why are you going to Alexandria? Oh, right, he was working with her at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going. I never said that. Hey, wait. Why I was born, how I wanted to live. Thanks for giving me time to think.
So that's Amaranth's wrap up.
Yeah, I guess what he was up to after this was walking around, and he's now walking to Alexandria.
Yep, he's coming to Alexandria.
Kina is already in Alexandria, working as like the head chef.
Yeah, this
the
is
kitchen.
the Chefmeister room.
Yeah, this is also, at the beginning, it was totally Kina's model in this room. It's
Exactly.
identical to how it looks at the beginning. I don't know why they did that.
We always felt like in the beginning scene where we walked in here and Kina was here that wasn't Kina. It had to be a different coup person.
Well, they don't act like it's Kina, you know? Like
But-
when you meet Kina, they're like, they've never
think
left
it
the
is
swamp.
Kina.
They've never left the swamp, though. Like
they
they're
never
like,
left Alexandria. I don't know, dude. I don't know. But here we are.
Yeah.
We're in Alexandria's kitchen.
Good food, not only delicious, good food made with heart. This is very important when cooking for friends.
To keep doing what you set your heart on, it's a very hard thing to do. We were all so courageous.
We cut to the elevator in Lindblom where Sid, Hilda, and Aiko are.
Hurry, hurry! We gotta get there before the play begins.
There's no need to hurry. The theater ship is no match for my new ship. My new Hildegard is the fastest ship in the world.
Do I have to remind you? You said the same thing about the theater ship. That's what you said, Father.
Oh, he adopted her? Aiko. What did you just call me?
Darling, she called you father. Father, mother. Hurry.
Say it again, Nico.
I dare
Call me daddy. What to do when I felt lonely. That was the only thing it couldn't teach me. But we need to figure out the answer for ourselves.
We cut back over to Beatrix, who walks out in the front of Alexandria Castle, and Steiner's waiting for her there.
She's getting a lot of screen time for someone who we didn't get to... Anyway. Oh.
Beatrix, where are you going?
Please don't ask. My mind's already set.
Wait, listen to me. Thump, 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 thump. I never wish to lose you again.
Steiner.
Let us protect the queen together.
I'm so happy I met everyone. I wish we could have gone on more adventures, but I guess we all have to say goodbye someday.
Now these guys.
We now cut over to the Tantalus crew, who's on the theater ship.
They're on their way to Alexandria.
Yeah, presumably getting ready to put on another play, just like at the beginning of the last game. Or the beginning of this game.
This
at
game.
at the beginning of the season.
Alright, you scumbags, we're almost there. Been a long time since we saw Alexandria. Let's give them a show they won't forget. Yeehaw. Break a leg, people. Sorry, Jeff.
No, you know, I
Everyone,
should.
thank you. Farewell.
I know that these things like have just the longest endings.
prolonged.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm realizing how much more scene and dialogue there is to read. I'm already late,
You're late for your thing.
but whatever. Who cares? This is important.
My memories will be part of the sky. Is this a suicide note?
That's what I was thinking.
Like...
Just cut to like her with a gun to her head.
Yeah.
Then we cut to Dagger, who's at her royal seat at the theater. You
I
know?
think this is where she was watching.
Yeah, it's
the
where the
show in the
queen was
in the
watching
beginning.
the play at the beginning of the game when she was there too. But this is like the queen's throne, because she's the queen now.
She's
of course.
queen.
The
The ship will arrive any minute. Oh, I guess she was the one talking.
Yeah.
It's been so long. I can't wait to see everyone, but it'll never be the same. I have to let go of the past. I have to move on, just like he taught me.
And so the theater ship has arrived, and Baku walks out onto the stage to introduce the play.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's performance is a story that takes place long, long ago. Our heroine, Princess Cornelia, is torn from her lover Marcus.
Is that the story of FF1? Princess Cornelia?
Sounds
Things-
familiar.
Tonight's show begins when Marcus and Cornelia decide to run away together. And now, Your Royal Majesty, Queen Garnet, Lord Steiner, and Lady Beatrix, noble ladies and lords, and our rooftop viewers, Tantalus proudly presents I Want to Be Your Canary. Yeah, no, this is the same. Yeah,
Okay,
that's how we've heard it.
Alright.
It's full circle.
Yep.
We're seeing I Want to Be Your Canary. And I guess all the VVs had tickets. I bet they were real tickets this time. I bet they didn't have to do any upward mobility and go up on the... Do you,
would
that there's
think
still
after
like half
what
of the...
happened last time, it would be like bad luck to do this play
Yeah,
in Alexandria.
That's a good point. This would be terrifying for anybody who was there when that
it'd
went
be
awry.
like the princess got kidnapped,
Oh my
and then
God.
this war happened.
Marcus?
Marcus. Sweet Marcus. I fear I could... Oh,
Princess,
shit.
will that be happy married to a lowly peasant such as I?
We stopped being in control of the speed of the dialogue.
Yeah, so we're gonna trip over this because it goes really fast.
And I like this because it's like the actors are speeding through their dialogue too much.
Yeah, and it's Ruby playing Cornelia, and she runs into the arms of Marcus. We can't see who's playing Marcus because they're hooded. They're wearing like a hood and a robe.
I'm assuming it's Marcus.
That's what you would think, right? I mean, he's usually the guy who plays Marcus.
Marcus, you truly cherish me, or is such a desire too dear to wish for? After our nuptials, shall I become no more than a puppet? A mindless puppet, never to laugh, never to cry? I wish to live my life under the sky. At times I shall laugh. God, this is moving fast.
So much consideration that has given it, but worry not. Cast away thy trappings of royalty, and I shall swaddle thee in a gown of pure love. Never again will I part from thee.
Bad blocking in this.
Pray, my
play.
love, make me thy canary to keep forever in the cage of my bosom. Let us embark on the first ship tomorrow before all my
I'm not in
fortunes
control
at
of
thy
this.
foot are alive. Wow, this is crazy.
No cloud shall be a hinder us.
That last line we sped through is, no cloud, no squall shall hinder us.
References. Anyway, the gist is that he's like, we're gonna run away and be in love. We're really missing like the end of every sentence.
Yeah.
Oh, love is the sweetest joy and the wildest woe. All I wish is to be by my sweet Marcus's side. I bet that's how Garnet feels.
Fie, it shall be war again unless this marriage is stopped. Nor will I let their plan come to fruition.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I forgot how long this play is.
Yeah, it's pretty long. Blank now comes in from the side to, like, foil their love plan.
God, end!
Like, just end
Good
already.
day, Highness.
Fuck.
Good day.
We added that extra
The halfway
cutscene
point.
with the fucking hammer.
Mystery of Marcus. Marcus, what news does that bring? This.
Oh no! He punched her.
Blank, like, punches Ruby and she falls over and he takes the princess away, I guess.
And then the next scene is at night, and Baku comes out as King Leo.
Where is she? Where has mine only daughter gone?
King Leo.
Blank, good man, hast thee seen Cornelia? Worry not, Majesty. I shall make sure Cornelia marries Princess Schneider. And ye say thou, how can I rest, not knowing, could it be thou hast betrayed me? By my troth, sir, I betrayed Marcus. Thou hast gall to betray thy dearest friend. Wouldst thou not betray me as swiftly?
Stay thy hand. I merely.
King Leo strikes down Blank.
I merely sought a lasting peace between the two kingdoms.
Yeah, and then Zeromus and Baromus or whatever run out and they're like...
Zanero and Gennaro.
Zanero and Gennaro. Zeromus and Baromus. Zanero and Gennaro.
The traitor is dead. Oh, cruel fate. Guys,
Oh, these guys.
you two quickly find Cornelia and bring her before me. Yes, your majesty.
I feel like we're getting further away
Wretched
from
daughter,
the end.
how dare she disobey her father's wishes? I know, it's like something else is starting again.
Yeah, there's always a moment where I think it's about to end, and then like a new scene begins, and I'm like, well, this means it's gonna have at least like 15 more minutes.
And this does feel like it could be the start of like Act 2 in some insane other universe.
Give me a fucking break. This time for our departure is long past. Where is Cornelia? Is this our extra scene?
It
Marcus,
might
the
be.
ship soon embarks.
Marcus is like out, I think supposed to be on a dock, and he's waiting
Yeah.
for his bride that he's going to elope with.
He's wearing a cloak, and we can't really see his face.
Yeah, we still haven't seen who plays Marcus.
In the background, they have a red planet and a blue planet in the sky, but they're not colliding. And then Cinna runs out, holding his hammer, runs up to Marcus.
Board ye this boat alone, and peace should come back to both kingdoms, as Blank said. Speak, Marcus. She told me that she could not live without me.
Whoa, birds.
So the sun is our enemy too. The eastern sky grows bright. We will not spread our wings as yonder birds in joyous flight. Hark, Marcus, they cannot wait any longer. The ship departs. Could she have betrayed me? Nay, ne'er would my love speak false. I must have faith. She shall appear if I only believe. As the sun lends me no ear, I pray instead of the moon.
We're finally seeing the whole play.
Yeah, finally,
Like,
I
we're-
beseech thee,
you
wondrous
know?
moon, because, yeah, granted my
After
only
all
wish
this
was
shit.
interrupted last time.
Yeah, we've never made it this far into the play.
Well, it still doesn't make any fucking sense to me, but Marcus,
Throws off his robes.
to reveal that the character of Marcus is played by Zidane.
Oh my god.
By a kidnapping.
We get to see the
here we
fucking
go.
play.
And he starts breaking the fourth wall and talking to Dagger.
Bring my beloved dagger to me.
Oh my god, this was a big reveal that
He was alive.
he was there.
We see Dagger. She can't believe it. Zidane is right there.
Yeah, she starts running down to see him.
Rush to him.
She turns around, runs towards the doorway, but the doorway is being blocked by Steiner and Beatrix.
What? Guys, let her
What do you
pass.
think you're doing?
Yeah.
And they're like pretending like they're not gonna let her pass, and then they push the doors open.
Oh, they push it. They're pushing it open. Everyone knew it would tell her. Is that like how much planning went into this?
She rushes down the stairs and like bursts out into the crowd and starts frantically digging through the people looking for Zidane.
A lot of
Like
planning.
every single person
To
in
the point where
kingdom knew
they
he
were
was
like,
alive.
this is the theme
How long
of the
did they
play.
know he was
We'll
alive
do the
for?
finale
Yeah,
of
how
the
long
play
they knew for like a year while they prepped this play
and hit her with
They
this
didn't tell her.
fucking hard, you know?
Yeah.
And then
'Cause
we're
we
gonna
gotta see
guard
them-
the doors for dramatic irony.
Dude, it's time to hug down.
You guys, you do your whole like no princess, you mustn't leave thing, you know, just to like really.
That don't really add to the moment.
Oh no, you're Garnet.
As she's running through the crowd, someone bumps Dagger, causing her garnet.
Her like royal pendant thing like flies off, and she thinks to go get it, and then is like, I don't give a shit about that. Keeps looking for Zidane.
Your pendant.
Who cares?
Yeah. What?
She doesn't.
Not her. She only cares about a monkey boy. Hug!
She dives into Zidane's arms.
Yeah, and they hug, and there's like a just wave of emotion as she's like mad at him and hits him, and then they embrace, and like everyone looking on is cheering and smiling, and my God, is it triumphant.
She, like, bites into his neck. Starts bleeding like a vampire.
That would be awesome. He's got like Chippendales cuffs.
Yeah. Did Kuja make it?
I don't know. Ostensibly, Kuja's alive too. Where's the sequel?
Steiner and Beatrix embrace.
They're holding her Save the Queen sword together.
I guess
I thought she got rid of it, but now she's going to stay with Steiner to protect the new queen.
Yeah.
I don't know why she thought she wouldn't. There's still a queen, whatever. It's
she just
sweet.
left it
They're
in that
together.
one room.
Yeah.
Where is the sequel?
But he still has whatever congenital failure, right? He's still just
He's
gonna
probably
die.
dead, yeah.
Where is the squeakle?
Oh my god, you guys.
How did you survive?
I mean, that would be the perfect ending.
That would be the perfect time to say
I had to
that.
live.
I'll be waiting
I
for
wanted
you.
to come home to you. So, I sang your song. And the tree forgave me.
Our song.
We see Alexandria having been rebuilt.
Yeah, we kind of pull away from it as birds fly around it.
It's similar to the opening shot that shows the title of the game.
Yeah, and we don't learn how Zidane survived the tree root attack or if Kuja's alive, but it doesn't really matter.
That's a good point.
It's fine.
It is fine. He got away. He's a monkey.
Yeah, the sword castle.
They rebuilt the sword. Took all the steel in the land, but they rebuilt the sword. Oh, it has lyrics.
And the credits start to roll.
Yeah, over a version of Dagger's song that has words. Mm-hmm. They, recorded a real-ass song for this. I'm sure
We
you can
kinda
look it up and listen to it yourself. I don't know what the words are.
The credits roll over a bunch of images from the different CG cutscenes throughout the whole game, reminding you of all the memories.
Wow.
That was a really good game.
That was a great game. An excellent, excellent Final
Like an
Fantasy game.
absolutely top tier entry in the franchise.
Yeah. Not at the top, for
I don't
sure,
think so,
but
but-
like really good.
Like, at no point did I really want to tear my hair out. I mean, we did some 4X times that were important.
Yeah, that helped us a
Chocobo,
lot.
Hot and Cold in
Yeah,
particular.
Chocobo Hot and Cold probably would have been interminable, but we did it.
Another one in the bag.
Another one bites dust.
Down the tubes, as you
gotta
say.
get out of here. Down the tubes.
I do, but I'll at least wait for this. I'll like start getting ready.
Thanks for coming for this, Spencer.
Yeah, thanks for
no
coming,
problem.
man.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
You beat Ozma.
We did it all.
I did really not think it would be that easy to beat Ozma.
Me neither.
We're just that good.
Yeah, man.
Guitar solo. I want to take this thing off my head so bad.
I know. I want the. I gotta
And then
fucking
we'll
go.
be done putting these on.
I know. That'll be good. That'll be great.
That'll be great.
Good work,
Another
man.
one down.
Another one down. This is gonna be a good one.
Spencer, do you think you can be a ride?
Yeah, no problem.
Great.
Shit, man.
We can just stop it here. We don't need to.
And that's episode 65 and season 7.
Yeah, that's it. It's done. We finished Final Fantasy IX.
We beat it.
The end of that game is pretty fucking stellar overall. I mean,
Going back to Alexandria
well,
is
yeah,
such
no,
a delight.
the very last scene nails it so hard. Like the love story in this game is so good, I think.
It is funny though that Zidane and Kuja get plunged into plant.
Yeah, no,
And
there's
then
a ton
Zidane
of
just,
stuff that happens that I'm kind of shaking my head at.
Where's
what-
Marcus, by
what-
the way? Zidane is playing Marcus. Where was Marcus?
I think we're just supposed to assume he's just not. He's off stage.
Yeah, he's
it was a
stage
misdirect.
managing
I don't think he's
this one.
dead. Although knowing this this game.
He could
Maybe
be.
something horrible happened to Marcus.
Never know. In the cataclysm, he was gotten.
Yeah, like it's so funny because like some of the stuff just like doesn't really work for me. Like Freya and Fratley at the end, I'm like,
Yeah.
don't even show that. Like,
Don't remind me.
like, yeah, like we don't need to see Fratley again. I mean, I guess it's good that they wrapped it up. And man, there's something so great they could have done with a story where he never remembers her, but they fall in love again. But that doesn't happen in the game, so it's like whatever. Anyway, but yeah, it's messy and it's totally not finished. But like the love story through line really works.
Really
for
works.
me.
And just like I get most of the references to the earlier games in the series, including I really feel like that ending is the FF4 Zeromus kind of ending. And he even takes you to Zero World, which makes more sense than just being like, who the fuck is Zeromus?
Yeah,
why is
no,
he called that?
I do appreciate that in very classic fashion, the final bad guy is like something you've never even heard mentioned before.
Yeah.
That comes out of the ether. The final dungeon is awesome too. Like we were having a pretty hard time. I mean, it was cheap though. It was just because of Meteor.
Yeah,
everything
it's
just
true.
gets Meteor.
Everything
I mean,
can cast Meteor
that's
on
the
you.
thing. It's like as we were saying, it is a top tier Final Fantasy, but
Yeah.
it is not at the top.
Well,
for sure.
Does that bring us to where does it rank in our
Oh,
current
this is going to be
list?
so hard. What even is our current list?
I don't
Can you
remember.
even remember it?
7's at the top.
7 is at the top.
2 and 8 are at the bottom.
2 and 8 are at the bottom.
I think 6 is right below 7 because
Yeah, I think we were like
4 is above.
7, 6, 4.
I can't remember if you put 8 at the bottom.
I think I put 8 at the very bottom.
1 is low, but it's above, I think.
I think it's above 2 and 8.
Right. And then,
Well, let's just like try to say them in order
Right.
instead of giving people a logic puzzle.
well, this seems like the better way to do it.
7, 6, 4, 1, 2, 8.
I think that's where we're at. Although I think I put 8 above 2 and maybe even 1 because it's a better
Yeah,
experience.
no,
to
you're right.
play.
Yeah, I gotta put 8. Okay, 8 is above 2. You're right. I think that's how we probably had it before. This might not even be the list that we said
funny.
last
We have
time.
no idea. We can't track
But
that.
and also, I mean, on top of that, the 7 remake and tactics,
Am I
all of that
forgetting
is
any?
in there somewhere.
I'm talking about the pure full season ranking.
Full season ranking. Okay, so like the ones we just play for bonus things
Yeah.
don't count.
I think I put 9 below 6.
Yeah, no, I think I would go.
But I think it's above 4.
I think I might. Man, this is really hard. It's definitely above 4. It's
Right?
definitely above 4.
And there's a huge gap between 4 and 6 and 7, which are like up at the high end of the range.
Yeah, I think it's in my mind. It's like tied with 6, but I think 6 is better. I think 6 might be a little bit better.
I think I would have to put this a little bit below 6. Although
the pacing
see
issues
arguments,
in
but-
this, like the first half was not as fun as the second half.
right.
That's true. Like there was a long time in the playthrough where we were like frustrated, where we were like, "Can we stop talking for a minute, please?"
In 6?
In this.
Oh, in this.
Yeah, I'm saying like that's why 6 is better. It doesn't
Yeah.
really
Well, I
have
also
that.
think that this doesn't quite reach the heights of like the opera sequence.
Well, I think it's like lack of coherence is to blame for that. It's definitely more ambitious than 6, though. It's so hard to compare them like 1 to 1. But like,
But I feel like the world of Ruin really works in 6. And like it's got more about it that's amazing.
In my vague memory, I think 6 is a stronger experience.
I think we have in order 7 at the top, followed by 6, followed by 9, followed by 4, followed by 1 and 8,
and then 2 is at the bottom.
and then 2 is at the bottom.
What do you mean 1 and 8?
I put 1 and 8
No,
kind
no,
of in the...
you have to rank them. You got no. What are you talking about?
I'll put... For me, I think I would rather replay 8 more than I would rather replay 1.
Yeah, me too. But I feel like once we get into that, that's not really like.
What the metric is?
Well, no, the metric is what did we like more? I mean, like I don't know. It's like 1, I think, is at least a finished game.
But it's so
basic
unfun to
and
play.
unfun. Okay, you're right. I'm being an asshole just
Yeah,
because
I
I
think-
hate 8. But like,
I think
it's better than
1
the
didn't
first
piss
one.
you off the way 8 did, but
No, it wasn't very fun
just,
though.
you know.
I would play. I never am gonna play 8 again either, though.
yeah, I'm not playing either of them again, I don't think. So yeah, I think this is, of the games we've played, the 3rd best.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
But pretty close to that high. those top two.
I think I would put 1 above 8.
We don't have to have the same ranking between us.
Yeah, we don't. No, it's
you
true.
know, I can slightly
That's just where I'm
rank 8
landing this
higher.
time. And yeah, I think it's the 3rd best.
An excellent entry in the franchise.
Really fucking good.
How long this season was kind of blowing my mind. I was looking at a couple of things, and this is not a
Hit me with
comprehensive
some
list.
stats.
This is 65 episodes in. That means that we've been airing this season for a year and 3 months.
Oh my god. We're champions, basically.
The day that we're
Champions.
recording this voiceover is September 26th of 2024, and we started playing the game on October 25th, 2022. And we're gonna have to re-edit, you know, a bunch of this stuff after we do this. So
man,
like
yeah.
we're
It's-
probably gonna be finishing the season right at the time, because it'll take us a month to do these. Right when we played FF9
FF9.
at the beginning. So this project took 2 years of our lives
It did.
to complete, and we thank you for coming along this journey.
Thanks for coming on
Like this
whole
season
thing.
is a real retrospective of these 2 years of our lives.
It is. A lot of things happened. I don't have anything poignant to say about it.
No,
it's
it's
just
just-
been a lot of fun. It's been
What a
I can't
wild
believe
road
we made
we've
it
been
all the way to
on.
9. I really can't believe we made it all the way to 9.
And that brings us to the next question. What's next? What is season 8
Well, I mean, we talked about it should be 10 probably, or 5,
or 3?
or 15.
I thought that we had been talking about it being between 10 and 3 because
Oh, I was always talking about 10 and 5.
Oh.
I thought.
well, when are we
3
going to
gets
get we got to get
mentioned
3
sometimes.
done before we do 5.
Why?
People say that.
No, they don't.
People do say
No,
that.
they don't.
They do. I swear to
Nobody
God.
says that.
I swear to you, we will get
you
messages
gotta play 3
confirming
before
this.
5.
People
'cause
say
it won't
it.
make sense.
Because of the job system, it was introduced in 3, and you don't know the 5 then
You're
takes it
probably
to a
right
whole
about
other
that.
thing. It's like you
well,
gotta.
maybe we'll play 3 next. I
Well,
don't
that
know.
was what I
mean,
basically what I was coming to was I thought that our idea was that 10 is too long to do right after 9,
I think. Well,
and
yeah.
we want to do a short season. So I thought we were just going to do 3 next.
We haven't talked. I don't know why we haven't landed on anything in my memory.
Well, let's talk about it now. What
We
do we?
are.
Because we used to flip a coin. Should we flip a coin between 3 and 5? Because I don't want to do 10 next, so I think it's
No.
got to be 3 or 5.
I mean, I think 5 will be long too, though. Like,
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't think it'll be as long as 10, but I think it'll still be pretty long. I think 3 will be long also. I don't
think
think,
it will
it'll be
take us a
short.
while.
I don't think it'll be like 20 hours. I think it'll be like,
no, it'll be like 50,
yeah,
40 or 50.
on a fucking NES game. God.
Well,
damn,
we could play the
random
Pixel
encounters.
remaster.
Yeah, I guess we could try that. We could
haven't
try
done one
the
of
Pixel
those.
remaster.
I kind of liked the idea of going back to 3 after 9. Those NES games are like so different than this experience. And yeah, I imagine 5 will actually be pretty long.
Yeah, I guess let's do 3.
Is that where we're landing? No need for a coin flip? That when I logic for myself what we should do next, I think it's 3.
Well, I'm like, what would be the most fun? And
Well,
I'm
that's a
like, 3 will
completely
probably just not be fun at all.
Understandable consideration. But we just had a game that we had such a good time in. You know? We haven't had a bad time in a while.
It's true.
I think we should do 3.
Yeah, I think what this conversation's natural conclusion is 3, so let's not get the 5 people's hopes up.
I think it's going to be really fun to go back to the NES era, even though it will have large chunks of boringness.
I
It will
do
be
too.
really exciting.
I can't lie, though, and say I'm not way more excited to play those other games.
Me too, but those are just more wonderful things for the future.
So be sure to tune in next season when we play a game that logically is the correct one to play next.
Yeah. So that's it. It's official. Season 8 will be Final Fantasy 3, and we're going to play the Pixel remaster.
Yep.
So there will be a season 8, and we're going to take a good-sized break between season 7 and 8. It will not be as long as the break between season 6 and 7, which was way too long.
Yeah.
But it'll be longer than the old days where we were like putting out the next season within like a month. At some point into 2025, we will be announcing when season 8 begins.
Yeah, stay tuned. We'll be posting stuff to the Patreon and bonus material and whatnot.
Yeah, if you want to make sure that this show continues, please go to patreon.com/nocat and show the support as well as get the unedited playthroughs of FF7 Rebirth and Oblivion to tide you over between seasons. I know we've been teasing this Oblivion playthrough for a long time, but it's going to actually start airing next week, the week after this finale, in the Patreon feed. So go get that next week.
Get excited.
One other piece of business is that we have a new shirt design.
Yeah, we finally have a new piece of merch.
It's awesome.
Yeah, this is kind of like an end of season commemorative piece.
It's a season 7 t-shirt. It's a long sleeve.
It's a long sleeve.
Ryan designed
tie-dye.
the front. It's tie-dye.
Yeah.
It's blue dominant. It's awesome.
It's on a shirt called the Blue Jerry.
That's the place that we
Viewers
got
of the
shirts
video
printed
version
from.
will see that I wear a lot of tie-dye these days.
Yep. Here, you hold it up.
And so the back also, like a tour shirt,
Yep.
has every single episode listed.
Handwritten by Ryan Kazmiski.
Handwritten.
It says
It
season
looks very
7,
nice.
2023 to 2024.
It's easily my favorite of our shirts so far.
It's so cool. It's so comfortable. The way we're doing this is we haven't ordered the bulk of them yet. All $10 patrons, please go to the Patreon and check your inboxes. I will be asking you for a current address and a size
Yeah.
that you would like. All $10 patrons get a new one. And if you're hearing this late, that offer still stands, so just go to the Patreon, respond to my message, and we'll send you one. If you want just the shirt, go to our Etsy shop where I will fulfill every order that we get. It just may take a little bit if you order it right away
yeah.
for me to get it to you.
This shirt's going to be a little more expensive, and so we want to get some of the idea of how many people actually want them.
Yeah,
Before
exactly.
we buy a whole lot of them. So
Yeah, I over-ordered the last design
yeah,
a little bit.
we have like a big stack of t-shirts back here.
that say 99
And,
potions, but
yeah.
bitch ain't one.
So we're working on the orders, and we'll be getting these out. We'll be updating people.
I want to
when
talk
we-
about the
when we
front
know
design,
more.
which says no cat, but there's these really lovely little Vivi-inspired and Kina-inspired figures on the front that Ryan drew, and they're really, really wonderful.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks like a Nickelodeon shirt or something to me on the front.
It's premium. It looks great. It commemorates
But I mean,
season 7.
look, long sleeve tie dye. If you haven't had the pleasure of having one of these in your life,
Which I
it'll-
haven't, and
it'll completely change your world.
I've been wearing this the last
It'll
week.
change your
It's
fall vibes.
It's great.
It's good stuff.
Man, all this list of the episodes makes me want, we should have done a DVD box set for this season.
Oh man, that's actually a sick idea.
That would
I don't
have been
even know
great.
how would I mean.
How would we? That would have been awesome if we had eventually made a DVD box set.
I mean, it's a really good idea, but I mean, how do you even make a DVD?
How do you make a DVD?
How do you play a DVD today? And is the quality even as good as what's available on YouTube?
I don't believe that it's HD on DVD.
We should make a DVD box set. That's not what we're here to announce.
No, we
but
have a t-shirt.
We have a t-shirt.
Please go to the Etsy. You'll find it there. And the orders, as I said, may take a little while to fulfill, but support the show. Support season 7.
Yeah, this is a wonderful commemorative item from the season.
$10 patrons, go respond to that message on Patreon.
Please let us know
we
where
we
you're
gotta know
at
your size.
and what your size is so that we can start getting orders done. Thank you.
Oh, but before we go, let's do one final check-in with the Dognet and see if there are any messages for us.
Get out your flutes for one last reverie.
Come on, Maley. Come here. Yes. Yes, thank you for the message. I got 3 options here for the treats. Should I go for the Booty Bites pork and pineapple recipe, the Clucky Nuggy Yums soft-baked dog treats, or the Toot Loops, the fruity Toot Loops? There's so many great options. This is a mixed berry flavor dog treat.
How about the Toot Loops?
The Toot Loops, okay. You want a Toot Loop, Haley? Or you can have 2 Toot Loops. You like it? Yeah, she's eating them. Toot Loops. This message comes to us from Manipedia from the Discord. Dear Jeff and Ryan, longtime listener, first-time messenger. I first discovered the podcast when Season 7 was first releasing and kept re-listening to the show among my work soundtrack every time I caught up. Over the course of the FF9 season, my life has been flipped around with the birth of my first child, Eevee, pronounced Eevee like the Pokemon, but spelled Evie, who is now 2 months old as of writing this message. Raising a baby and returning to college for psychology made me think about the video games that I played during specific times of my life that influenced me into being who I am today. After listening to the FF9 season, I can definitely say that this game was one of 2 core games that shaped how I act today. Zidane's tagline quote of, "You don't need a reason to help people," combined with the lesson I learned from the other game, Chrono Cross, which among its many confusing and provocative messages I took, quote, "Every action, no matter its size, has an impact on the world around you," created a moral code I stand by. Help when you can. A small act for you could mean the world to someone else. So before we call the curtain to FF9, a question I have for you two and anyone else listening: what video games did you play earlier in life that influenced you into who you are today? Thanks for the great season, guys, and hope next season is just as crazy as ever. From Manipedia.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, isn't that why we love JRPGs?
Yeah.
That they, like, usually attempt to actually tell you something about the world and you and your life. You know, in a way other video games weren't back then.
I got that out of Chrono Trigger and
Yeah.
more recently Persona 5.
When I was a kid, though, I mean, Final Fantasy VII, like, is my worldview.
Yeah.
Like, that game, like, shaped me in
Environmentalist,
ways.
yeah.
Yeah, that I don't,
Anti-corporate
Yeah,
messaging.
it's like, yeah, that whole thing, like, really sunk in.
It's like my thing growing up was way more television than video games even. So like I feel like a lot of my morality was shaped by Quantum Leap.
That's a good answer. Yeah.
And goes through like it, Manny, you should watch Cloud Atlas. It's all about this.
I was going to say, the way they talk about Chrono Cross reminds me about how you talk about Cloud Atlas.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's many confusing and contradictory messages. It has a message that I love.
Yeah, and look, there's some crazy makeup on some Tom Hanks doing some Cockney accent, but it's also about the meaning of doing stuff for others.
But yeah, that's a great message. Everyone should think about that and take note of the games that have stuck with you and actually have something to say. I think we need a pantheon of the worthwhile, the classics.
And I especially love that this is like a very positive human message, because I'm sure that there are things that people have been taught by video games that were not necessarily this good.
They've only taught me good things. Rip and tear the demons.
Yeah.
Save the princess.
There you go.
Smash the turtles.
Thanks so much, Manny. If you're interested in a Mognet message, we don't know what they are yet, but they'll be next season. There will be a way to get messages on the show.
Yeah, just stay tuned. We'll be updating you when we know more.
Tell your friends about the show,
Yeah,
please.
tell your friends. Get them to watch it. It's all out there now. They don't have to wait week to week.
Yep, get your FF9 fans on board. And with that, I think we've got a dessert, a final dessert of the season. You know, we were sent one by your brother Brent just a few minutes ago.
Oh, yeah.
He says, for a dessert, can you have a block of cheese too big to fit in your mouth, so you just put a corner in and slowly let it dissolve as you work your way down it like a slug? Which I think is pretty great.
Yep.
Thank you, Brent, for
Slug
that.
cheese.
Put that corner in your mouth and
Let it dissolve
slug it down.
with your natural digestive enzymes.
Thank you all so much for joining us.
Thanks so much for coming along this season. Thanks for listening all the way through. Thanks for supporting us. It means a lot.
It really means a lot. I can't believe we've made it to this point. We've been doing this show for 7 years now.
Yeah.
So enjoy that block of cheese, and we'll see you all for season 8.
Oh.
Yay, the graduation song.
Dude, it's just the credits, man.
Then there's gonna be a scene after the credits, I bet.
Well, it's not a Marvel movie.
It's a fucking...
What's gonna be after the credits? Dolby, we're at the bottom now. We're seeing company names. Here we go. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Hironobu Sakaguchi.
Thank you,
The last name.
Sakaguchi,
Thanks,
for everything
thanks,
you've done for us.
Sakaguchi. You're a real one. The end.
So, we really did it. They played that whole game, and we watched it. And while it certainly wasn't a professional film operation, that's what I liked the most about it. Because amateur comes from the word amour. You have to do the thing you love. And I feel that this nonsense was done with love. An amateur production, in the truest sense of the word. So is that it? Are we done? Is anybody there? No? Well, I suppose I could watch it all again. Perhaps this time through, I will see something new.